Alright guys, welcome to a special edition of Blissful Banter, baby!
The way it should be without Bashir.
Without that nigga. That guy's in the gava, maze talking to Ruto in Kikali. Cheki mami ngala, torto, selling mot got yo.
Chamike.
Hashtag don't reject.
Kiriyo mana Oscar Sudi maze anaendesha Maybach. Cheki, ingisa hapo kwa hiyo total uwege tao.
Like 100,000 a Maybach.
Yeah.
I've just been seeing the watches.
Yeah, there's a watches.
That can feed my family for 15 years.
Nikeleo pilo maze ndio.
Nikele pilo wapi?
Utoke mbele kidogo. Ama it'll affect your back, eh?
No, I'm good.
No, I was saying, so do you tokea kidogo?
Huh? My back is okay since I've been demonstrating. Like that? Oh, yeah. Like that?
Yeah, man.
All right.
You've gotten to it.
And I'm back.
Stretch it with your back.
Yeah, let's get back. Huh? So you guys, have you guys been duta mazeni nimekumisi yangu yote?
Hata mimi nimekumisi.
Did you get my barua?
Miss barua yako nilipata nini? Ilifika.
Nilikuwa nimepiga cologne fulani.
Niliona cologne ilikuwa ile full scap.
Check it, bombasticate to Nduta karaoke. How are you?
The dicks.
Narumoru girls. P.O. box.
Checky, I wanted us to have coitus in deck. And I saw that you plan ahead.
Dudes never ask for coitus like that in bar.
Totally zema lazima umwambie plan ahead.
Yeah, at least 1 year ahead.
Yeah. 1 year ahead.
Nduta kona Excel sheet. Check it, let's see when you requested
Wednesday.
Yeah, bado hujafikiwa bado.
Yeah.
2023 maze.
But it's been a busy week.
Has it?
For Kenya.
Yeah, for
it's been you go only niliona basha lenda maandamano last
my week. Land is Kenya.
Highlands to the sea.
The guy who sang that song was comonging us dry.
That was a white person.
Yeah, he was a white, but he was a white Kenyan.
You should have chased him.
There's no white.
He was born here.
Oh, he was born here.
Yeah, that's why he was singing
that makes sense.
My Land is Kenya.
Stop singing.
No. He was born here and he loved Kenya. And no, it wasn't Kenny Rogers. It was Roger Whittaker.
Oh, Roger Whittaker. Is he living today?
And I think he got.
He's in the sweet Kenyan section of the by and by.
Yeah. But he was.
Check it. I don't want to go to the European section of the by and by because my land is Kenya.
My land is Kenya.
Check it, the devil kuja ni kukomonge.
So warm and wild. The Kenyan.
That was a dope song. Ngome just shika in terms of.
Because we have better songs. Eric Wainaina.
Juliani.
Yeah, Juliani. Kudade. Godhatena. That's the freedom songs.
That's a freedom song.
The demonstrations,
right
yeah.
You guys had that song by Trio Mio, man.
Can you?
Trio Mio has a demonstration
I'm sure
song.
Let me just call my brother and ask him what song that is. Hello, bro.
No, akona ngoma kali you guy.
But ilitoka
I think
last week.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't. No, I haven't.
That song is dope.
So his nyongangi sauti ya Maizeka Zambes.
No, he has basically. See Ali finish KCSE ama?
Then he got
unaendea certificate na nini voice.
Na base yako unapewa pia.
Nasikia alipata diambo ya kondo.
Hakuna. Alipata B+.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check his diambo ndoing. Check. Paka katoa ngoma hiyo ngoma. Hiyo nini.
That's nice kama to a patriotic song.
No, it's quite a dope song, man.
Okay.
It's about the demonstrations, finance bill. Hey, iko na mavasi zingine noma sana.
But imagine that nitafute sasa.
What's it called? June 2024 Kenya.
Do you have your phone here?
Yeah.
So we connect it here, Whiskey. Yeah?
No.
No, itaweza.
We are not wasting airtime hapa hivi.
See you guys, man.
And it's a dope song. Just give me chocha.
Oh, inaitwa.
It's a dope song.
Nchi yangu ni Kenya.
Kutoka milima
na mato.
Eric Wainaina kwa wapi atoe ngoma nyingine?
Eric Wainaina by the imagine your song getting played as an artist in demos during the protest.
Yeah.
Hey, that's you've done so much more hata kushinda Ruto.
Do you think Ruto is scared, you guys?
I wish
think
he
worried.
is. I hope he is. I hope he's worried and I hope he's concerned.
There's a guy was saying at this protests are being funded by the Illuminati. Umeona story? He's an MP, that guy.
First of all, can you MP? Kagombe. The guy who shot the guy in Thika.
Oh, he's the guy who shot the guy.
He's the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, the guy with the gun who shot the Uko Thika.
Who has vitenge?
No, he doesn't wear vitenge.
So we can just play it
but
on
you guys
screen.
won't hear it.
Us we can't hear it.
Yeah.
Just play it without
Okay.
this.
Yeah, it was on the speaker.
Okay, because you guys won't hear.
But
But we'll just play it for like a minute. Huh?
Kagombe atafanya kwa kiongea
Even
mahali
seconds.
popote.
Pull up selector. I hope copyright won't get us.
I hope so.
I don't
also.
think
Yeah, copy your iPhone
It
yangu,
was
bro.
short enough.
Yeah, but
And there was a lot of showing.
No, but that's really dope, you guys. Tell your bro
Yeah.
mzee hata kama alipata niambo ya kuondoa. Hii amepata A.
Hapo for sure.
I love
A
those
plus.
grades don't matter really.
I'll let him know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't really.
Yeah, but
Have you been?
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was asking Duta how she's been. It's a while since we've been
Oh,
on the
me
nini.
have been as okay as can be. Mekwa tu ngong doing girl child shit. and just
Haujatokea
living
protests?
life. Z.
Why not?
Hiyo siku nilikuwa nimeenda kosi.
Kwani wase wa Ngong
sure,
wazee wa
sure.
nini? Our protest.
Oh, in Ngong Town?
Yeah.
No, there wasn't any protest in
Me
Ngong
have
Town.
started Kitengela section.
But I think Ronga
Hapo
kwa nafaa watoke kesho.
I don't
Kiteo
know.
natokea kesho.
Oh, eh?
Tume-notify OCS.
Okay.
Yeah? You get we are talking with ngombes and all other donkeys.
Yeah.
You get everything. you get.
Everything is being
Yeah,
done.
even Masai is in Narok tokea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me the tokea by the in Ngong me I'll go. Imagine. There's some tokea in Ngong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nasikia jana in Nyahururu mazee guys were looking for one Williams.
I grew up born and bred Nyahururu.
Shout out to
Nyahe.
Shout out
Nyahururu.
Thompson Falls. My guy Thompson. Yeah, Cosite phase 2.
You guy bana. You guy mbona you place bana inaitwa Thompson Fault?
Thompson, because he discovered it.
It's freaking racist.
Yeah, see there was that
That guy
moment
discovered
for-
where your grandfather was.
where my grandfather used to shower.
It has
And wash clothes,
It
yeah.
has its name. We should popularize that name. I don't know what it is.
Mukuru wa Nyahururu.
Dururumbo.
Ndururumo
Ndururumo is
Falls
a
is another
waterfall.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it had a name. I'm sure
Was
it
it
has.
Saperiland ama Masailand?
Yes, that's Saperiland, no?
Like it's like Kipia?
Wait,
It's-
that. Okay,
I
it
don't
was a
know.
mix.
I think it was
both.
Masailand, no?
Yeah, it should be Masai land.
But-
Saperiland
Samburu.
taken there by one Jomo. But I'm not sure. I'm just...
Yeah. No, you're sure. Say it with your chest.
you guys, I don't want to be misquoted.
Hey.
Check it, an example of stupid podcasters.
We should cancel. Yeah. Yo, these protests have brought about like that cancel thing culture where
Man, say,
this guy does not say what
Yeah, what is in
the mainstream thing is.
Yes.
which
Then
I think
you're-
is a bit extreme, right?
Yeah, there's that whole.
Ama it's necessary. Maybe it's like wartime.
Yeah, I think it's now. Yeah, you can't afford
have
to be.
Yeah, you can't be on the fence. You have to say, Mina
You know,
support
during wartime, if your country declares you're fighting with another country, you cannot
Yeah, be like,
have a contrary opinion.
true that.
Otherwise, you're arrested for
Treason.
treason.
Ah.
So I think maybe that's
no, it's not treason.
Okay, I'm not sure.
Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those English words.
Treason, I think, is going against the office of the.
Yeah, it's like if you
President or
wish the
someone, the
president
ruling-
dead,
yeah.
then that's treason.
No, even that.
Oh, not going.
Not supporting your country.
Yeah.
Going
It's
against your
treason,
country.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because
so.
you're betraying your country. So I think this cause is on that level of emotions, I think.
Yeah.
So the way guys, some guys were tukanana in kwa hiyo group yetu.
Hey, manzeo.
Cheki, respectfully, I just want to share with you in a most humble manner that when you umbo.
Umbo. I like that. Respectfully,
Respectfully,
this
of
guy,
course.
when you umbo, I'm like, damn, respectful and
And then they're
umbo.
like, yo. But I said respectfully.
Yeah. I like that.
That's how me I'll be arguing going forward.
Hey, respect.
Your Honor, respectfully, this guy is a doggy. Can I just
Then you're like, yo.
order?
Checky, thank you, my boss, for that speech, but respectfully, just go fuck your own self. Thank you.
Hey George, do you have the proposals that you promised you'd have today? I don't have them. Respectfully, when you doggy, but I haven't worked out there.
Checky, respectfully, just take those papers and shove them up your ass. Thank you.
Respectfully, kalia kidole na uzunguke. As long as you put respectfully.
But I think it's like when somebody tukanas you on a WhatsApp message and writes lol.
Yeah.
Ama eke yo emoji ya kicheko. Check, you guys, you're an idiot. Check it.
Respectfully.
Doug, but then you're Doug really puts nice emotions of saying bad things in there. But you guys, that's sad. It's the level of emotion on this finance bill is crazy, you guys.
Yeah, there is.
But rightly so, I think.
I think it's time. Yeah, our emotions have been riled up for some
No,
time.
these guys have been comongaing us for a while.
Yeah, definitely now.
Yeah. You know, and I wish they would, even if they don't do anything else that's good, they'd rather not do anything that's worse.
Let me tell you what I'd do if I was William Ruto, if at all he's watching this pod. Because we got a new subscriber, Jana.
We did.
William Samoei Ruto.
William S.R.
WSR, not Ruto though. So if I was that guy, I'd let this thing penya until it figures my desk. Okay? Mm-hmm. Then I'd get a couple of Gen Zs and from Charlene. Napigia Charlene namwambia like Gen Zs ka that. Yeah, but then I say I've rejected it, you guys, because of hearing the voice of the people. Shit.
Usijipige hiyo shit. Don't do that.
We'll tell you when to
yeah, just especially if it's on point, you can't do that, bro. Unika Ruto kujiambia Benjamin
You guys didn't see Ruto saying that when guys were protesting, that he's happy people having a conversation, that people now know about finance bill.
I'm happy that the public is now more engaged and we are hearing feedback from all the
Fizzy.
After Komonga.
But they're respectfully same as
respectfully.
Yeah. But how are you seeing this panning out, you guys?
Honestly, finance bill, obviously we reject it. There's no way you can be telling us the solution to everything is adding taxes.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
that's colonial thinking, huh?
Yeah, and everyone has spoken about it. It's not that it's my thinking, so I'm just copying from anyone. Just tell us how.
Check this guy reading thing, someone else's tweet. Check it now. In my opinion, respectfully, especially
according to Billy, hashtag free Billy is.
Check it, hashtag Osama Otero's Twitter space.
Yeah, first of all, curb corruption, curb all the what's it called? Non-what expenses.
Essential.
Non-essential.
Like reduce some of this law nonsense.
Yeah, that's the law is in at Kulamado, left, right, and center. But
also, your cronies are giving out 20 million in
churches and fundraisers.
Yes.
Driving Maybachs.
And wearing.
Yeah, and you wearing red bottoms over there.
That's even immoral,
300k.
Yeah,
Imagine that's immoral, by the way. I'd feel ashamed.
Me, I'm ashamed as we speak, but respectfully.
You can't wear that watch respectfully.
Imagine you. How can you wear that watch? Now, saying and then you come and flaunt it to people's faces. Imagine that's some nonsense.
Then you come and tell us that it's taxing will help our country.
Yeah.
So if they close all the loopholes where the money is going, all right, the money is being stolen, and then the money which they have, they redirect it into projects which are actually now working, which should be working.
Yeah, like the Kisangani podcast.
Yeah, established 2023, bro. That's a rangi hata hatujapiga rangi side. You need more.
But honestly, how about people asking creatives to like have a public stand and then criticizing them or vilifying them for their stand? Like, what do you think? Like, Eve, case in point. I think in
case inside the point. Like, because the case is comonging the point.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up. But like. Case in point, Butita. I mean, I don't think that's the best example, but he's come under so much fire for, first of all, is it taking a stand or not having a stand, or
they say he didn't have a stand?
They're saying he didn't, but the fact that he said certain words towards the debate makes him have a stand.
What did he say? Respectfully,
of course.
Respectfully, I want to oppose the I stand with the finance. Respectfully,
I think he joined the movement a bit too late.
At first he was for the bill.
All right.
He was leaning towards the bill, saying
he was apologetic.
Yes, he was saying there's some things in it that could be good. There's some there's things that Ruto might listen to, or I have brought forward, and they might be listened to.
Maybe Ruto called him to post.
Sheki, hello, unataka kwenda na mimi huko New York?
Tyler Perry amenipigia, ameniambia tuko salama kufika New York.
Nataka uje na mimi lakini kwanza utweet.
Nataka majenzi. Enter.
Did you see what there's not a guy who said in the group?
Unataka Anastoto itokee season 2.
Check it respectfully, itabidi upandike tweet. Okay, respectfully.
Yeah.
So that guy had to tweet mazindio apande yo ndege mazia kule hizo okay, I don't know what
he's in a tough position is all I can
that
say.
That guy is between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
So I think guys for instance, us, we are comedians, right? And the guy who we can relate to and we can reach, who has been associating with the preso is him. So I think guys are latching. So guys are latching on the guy who you can find
closest to whoever you have an issue with.
Like it's okay kipigiwa makelele huko.
First of all, respectfully.
For real, hata mimi respectfully. Kenya George amesema.
Check it, carry.
Kenya George amesema.
Respectfully. No, but why the heck did that guy speak that nonsense?
That's stupid.
Do you know, just the other day, me na bro tulikuwa naulizana, KJ was such a sane creative then. Unamwasikia was ridiculous.
Yeah.
You'd think right now he'd be at the forefront doing the most for us.
That's why comedians should not want to be president.
Exactly, that's my point. But like comedians are not the people who you should look up to have a voice.
But
we are just dumb people.
If you were to look at his trajectory then, you thought he'd be for the people more,
you
right?
thought he's a sober thinker.
Yeah, that's what I thought then.
Yeah.
But my bro was like, now look at R. Kelly. What we knew about R. Kelly 20 years ago.
True.
So KJ same way.
What did that guy saying?
Free my nigga Billy, free my nigga R. Kelly. Just letting you know respectfully.
Check it, my mind's telling me no.
But my body
is telling me to vote yes.
Respectfully.
I don't want to hurt nobody.
But there's something I must confess.
I don't see nothing wrong with the finance bill.
Oh, damn. You guys, that is sad. You guys, he's a mutita mazeki vitu unapitia.
Honestly, me to take a stand, of course, reject finance bill. I understand what everything is saying, what everyone is saying.
Yeah.
But to come at a creative, some of you people coming at creatives, personal. You've never raised your voice towards someone who's supposed to actually address that issue. Your MP, you've never looked at, you've never tweeted at politicians your take MP responsibility. But once it comes to someone who you think is accessible, now you have the mojo.
But there was someone who was telling me that if you're going to enjoy the trip to America, you're also going to enjoy the perks that come with that trip, which is if something wrong happens, you're also going to be co-opted, you guys. That's what Darren meant by sleep with the dog.
Yeah, you're gonna get
wake up with the fleas.
Yeah.
So if you're my pal, if you're like we sit kwa iPod. So if something happens to one of us, most likely we'll be co-opted, you guys.
Yeah, they'll be like, these niggas do this, and
I mean, that.
So it comes that with the territory.
That talks to like, as a creative, you should be aware of the political environment you're operating in. I think that's true, because if you are pro the government, then you should be ready to answer for
and to take all this.
Mamito told me something amazing. I don't know if she's ever talked about it publicly.
Yeah.
These guys called her to receive the award there. Sijui elder of sijui what. Unakumbuka sijui burning spear.
Of the golden heart.
Jackie Vick.
Yeah. VK. She
shout out Jackie Vick, by the way.
Okay.
Mazia, she said Z, man. So Tumbi was really looking
Finye okay to bro.
For real.
And she stands to lose a lot just by...
So she said these guys just want to ride on her coattails, and have... Because they give you that thing, then they want to extract favors from you, Kombele.
Yeah.
So she lingered and she didn't go to pick that thing.
That's really dope.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's dope now, but at the time she had pressure to take it up. You don't know what she went through. That decision came with a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, so I really admired her, you guys.
Shout out.
So I guess, and I'm not bashing anyone else for
forgetting that.
But even as you're associating yourself with things, I guess you have to think a bit far.
Be aware of the implications of
just know if you pick it, you'll if anything happens that's wrong, you might be co-opted in the problem
and answerable.
It lends to your, it looks like you are for it. Hata kama hujasema hivyo.
Wewe unaweza kubali nini award from the government side?
First of all, if it's Ruto, hell to the no.
Check it. Hell no to the no. Hell to the no.
Oh hell no.
Check it, Dota.
Respectfully, of course. But weirdly enough, there's someone who had called me and told me they want me to do a portrait, president. So at the time they thought they're thinking it's the president Ruto. Me, I was like, hell to the no. This guy's like, no, you just do it. You're an artist, chora, you'll get the dough. I was like, hell to the no. But then I go tell someone like my mom. She tells me, you just do it.
Portrait doesn't mean you're like...
but listen to me okay. You have to stare at his face for the longest while you're painting it. There's no way I'm going to subject myself to that. Money? Here's the thing. It wasn't Kume the president of the country. It was the president of the African Academy of Sciences. The person who was calling me thought Anambiliwa is the actual president, but it was another president.
Also, it was wrong info.
Yeah, it was.
I don't even get it.
It was
someone approached you and said,
called me,
I need a portrait of the president.
Yes. So then they thought they've been asked.
It's not they thought. Who did they intend when they were calling you?
Then they knew it's Ruto's face that I'll be drawing. Yes.
Okay.
Kumbe is the president of another academy of sciences.
Okay.
So when I found out I was like, shit, am I gonna draw Ruto really even if I need them? I was broke as hell. But imagine I'd rather.
Even me, I'm the president of Kitengela.
Associates of
area. Comedic performance.
Potholes.
Kite branch.
So now, no, if it was Ruto, would you?
I don't.
So did you end up drawing it though?
Yeah, but I found out now it's the president of the African Academy of Science, which I drew for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
So to buy a drink hapa basi.
Ama
finance bill imetax hiyo shit yote ya
finance bill sijui mara nini.
Nasikia ulikataa kuchora portrait yangu.
Cheki mimi kama rais wa hii nchi.
Respectfully utajipata koloni. Draw my portrait ama
nitapigia Butita akukujie.
But you guys must say, I really hurumia Butita though.
Man, me I sympathize. See, I get why you want.
Because he's generally a nice guy.
He's of course, I don't know him personally. I've interacted with a couple of times.
I know him.
He's cool. Yeah, okay. Hey bro, chunga kenye unasema.
Pia wewe kabla uambie respectfully.
Manu respectfully when you umbo.
Check respectfully when you dogi jo.
But my problem with that extreme cancel culture is it doesn't have a boundary.
Yeah, like
so after this there'll be another thing.
Not even that. People saying Ati, I'm taking my like away from Anastoto. I'm going there to cancel. Ati, let's be proactive. Let's go back and rate this restaurant 1 star because they didn't give water for demonstrations. That's a bit far-fetched. I think.
So. I think that's going.
It's becoming now extremist.
Yeah, extremist. You can't tell how people will do their duties.
Businesses. Yeah.
You can't tell how they should participate in the. Dictate is the word. Yeah. You can't dictate how someone will participate in this mandamanos or whatnot. If you're out there, do your bid. Wengine msaki wasaidia, shukuruni. Msemngine sikumaanisha teko against you unless they physically come outside and start beating you. Then they're definitely against you.
You guys jana kulikuwa na Twitter space ilikuwa na wase 16 G.
Wow.
Bro,
it was being led by the Osama Otero.
Ni kitu bigi. It was one of the news maka. That's a phenomenon.
That's the thing that made me realize this is actually like a revolution.
Uliona, I think Itumbi allegedly ingia that space by mistake with William Ruto's account.
It wasn't by mistake that one.
No, it was by mistake because there was a text so I don't know if it's real or not. So this guy was saying, Itumbi was saying, he was telling this guy to delete that tweet which purports to show that the president had ingia that Twitter space.
Oh.
But it was right there, guys, that screenshotted.
Yeah, of course.
In 2 seconds,
so
everyone
delete it, you can't do anything about
you. If you're the president, would you ingia the space? It would be a nice way of hearing what people... Yeah. Maybe you don't join a speaker panel.
With a banner account.
No, even with your account.
With your account you're setting yourself.
No one unasikiza wa say direct.
See, unasikiza say direct with a shitty account. No one knows it there. Because me, I was there. He could have been using my account.
Yeah.
William Samoei Ruto, in case you need my account, me, I'm here for respectfully.
Cheki wacha nikutumie pesa nitapatia Butita akuletee.
Iko kwa bahasha hapo nimekuwekea 2 million.
Basha Brown.
Yeah.
You guys must. So anyway, that space was quite huge.
I saw Gen Z saying I thought had a problem with concentration, but like people were there morning till evening.
How long did you stay inside?
I was in and out for a couple of times.
I stayed most of the day, but it figured a point where niliboeka.
With what? Oh, so you're tired of Nini? You're tired of fighting for your country.
Take it respectfully.
Anasema amechoka. Ni umbo.
La country yake.
But respectfully.
Yeah.
So but guys just started ranting. It was a nice platform for ranting, I guess.
There was a time where they imposed a limit of 2 minutes on how you can talk, and then that was really nice. People were just points. Like you listen to that, and then you have.
But he was on it, right? Murkomen.
He was on earlier.
Kibe
alikuwa.
Kibe alichujwa, bro.
Alichujwa kwa nini na any member?
I say Kibe has come here. First of all, Kibe, fuck you. We will not give you the mic. You haven't seen that video? Yeah.
But I thought he's now down with the Gen Zs.
I think it's something of being too late to...
to get with
no, but he recorded a very nice according to me apology video. He admitted that he was a peony and he said
he was just saying the things that people wanted to hear.
But most guys don't retract most guys don't say sorry.
Most guys don't.
Yeah.
And when they do, you have to see, are they doing it just to save their asses, or are they honest about it?
True. Under pressure.
He looked honest.
You think?
I think so.
No, I don't know.
But it's hard to know.
It's hard to tell after the fact. You know, it's easy to just speculate, but I don't know.
Murkomen was there. Those guys were really telling him to produce Billy.
Yeah.
Cheki Murkomen mfanya hivi. Produce Billy.
Where is
Produce Billy?
Well, that's some nonsense.
What's the Prado guy, the doctor? With all these kidnappings. Have you seen how that guy was taken at night?
Japrado.
I didn't see the Japrado one, but I saw how
it's him.
It's actually Japrado.
Well, I think there was a data analyst and Japrado.
It's a nickname, I'm guessing.
I me, I just called him Japrado.
The doctor, right? Yeah, he's called Japrado. So he was kidnapped.
But I scared that guy was treating guys who were demonstrators and...
Yeah, he was. He had organized how medics will.
So why would they arrest him?
Because they want to haragania. Who should scare people are protesting?
Haragania for all non-Kikuyus is just cause chaos.
Because
Madhogodhania is just chaos.
Who should scare together protesting, and they have medics on site. Like you have Mejipanga. They're so organized.
Yeah.
Kiumia, I can go to somewhere in Jamia. I can go to where there's a station.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were so organized, their design, they definitely have to find a way to.
Okay, so actually, maybe he was the one, like...
He's a doctor now organizing
telling medics to come out, donate blood, all that.
Have first aid things.
Kesho unaingia maandamano?
Mr. Ingia chance kawadanganya. I was just talking with George. Kwa na George to say I'm like...
Respectfully jidenye kawa ingia maandamano.
Cheki respectfully chukua.
First of all, maandamano, me I'm so... I feel it. But Mandamano, you need to be a bit agile, I think. I'm not the agile.
Even me, that's what I was thinking last week on Thursday. I think I need to do teasy for the next Mandamano.
You need to be more agile.
Check mimi nikifanya teasy.
You need to be nini.
But according to the guys who went, because my buddy also went.
I
went to the gym. I saw a guy pulling a cable like this and then doing that. And then he pulled it and then that's returning tear gas.
So
3 sets of 10 reps.
So there are different sections of the maandamano, eh?
Yes.
They are the frontliners. Ndio also wanapigwa na hizo strawberry flavored manenos.
Ule msewa nini,
Then they still stand up.
in the Bible there's a guy who sent David's husbands to be, David was cartying some chick and then
Uriah's
Oh yeah, huh?
yeah, and then he was he sent him to the front line.
Yes, you
Okay, mimi niko hapa na protest #free Israel. Bang! David Komonga hiyo
Cheki kuna mumzana Komonga bibi yako bro toka kwa front line. You guys.
how patriotic do you have to
You run the Hittite. That is sad.
Yeah, but like you're saying, what are your like? Why weren't you there?
I'm not saying she was not agile, number one.
Oh, agile enough.
not agile enough. And here's what I think. We all have roho to do certain things. Skatai, this would involve a lot of us to come out and make our ninis heard, our voices heard. But not all people who are for the cause are able to come out physically.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, which
true.
No one should be
Which is not a
vilified
bad
for
thing,
that.
right?
Yeah,
you shouldn't be
as long as
chastised.
people kando ati talking shit about you people coming out, ama laughing at if people get hurt or whatever.
Am I stopping the movement?
Yeah, but not everyone is able to come out in the same way. But me, I applaud everyone that's going out, knowing that you're putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, it is danger.
Me,
I
applaud all of them.
had guy though maze kwa hiyo space ya jana maze. That guy almost got a heart attack maze. Check it, these people fucked up people. These guys should just go away and die. Fuck them.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, of course.
Cheki me si mtu kuna mtu hapo check heart rate ya boys maze. Maze guys should reject the finance bill so that guy though can live bana.
You can don't gesture yourself.
That guy was upset. Wewe unaingia maandamano kesho wewe?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Big up yourself, man.
Unaingia saa ngapi?
I want to go.
Unaenda crew gani maina manene?
No. I'm trying to. I don't know what crew
But
I'm
go
going with.
with
You don't
I want to
release
go
it
early
here so that the government then preempt.
Yeah, I don't want anyone using this as
But
evidence.
have a crew though, right? Don't ukwe na crew.
No, me,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
so we
Naruto.
can be part of the crew.
Yeah, okay, we can go
Naruto.
as the Kisangani podcast.
Yeah.
Hashtag reject finance bill. But I'm trying to go there. I think tomorrow's is gonna be the biggest one.
But I think I'll protest from Nyayo area.
Yeah, stadium.
Shaking me. Wait! I reject. Then I dash back maze to murder you guys. No, but for real, I'll try. I was being told, kuna hao ma frontliners, and then now there are places where you can stand which are fairly safe.
Yeah.
Hapo in the middle.
Hapo parliament tuko sawa tu hapo. Ndani ya parliament.
But me, I think if you leave your day going for a protest, you should be ready for anything.
Yeah, so
anything could happen, man.
So what I mean, the clothes you're wearing should be, I mean, water resistant.
Yeah, if you have a raincoat, you can wear that.
Beba, mask if you have.
Yeah, nice shoes.
I see Khalif Cairo, shout out, who's beginning to be like a pioneer in pushing this cause forward. He's got those gas masks they use. Yeah, like,
but you guys, if you other things, you'll definitely be a target. You guys.
Of course, yeah. They look at you.
Jipanga.
Pima kwa kichwa ya ule jamaa kona ile mask ya nini military.
Nataka mshike kila mtu ambaye ako na gas mask. Butita atakwatuma. Butita atawa point out on Twitter. Asante.
What about that pink and yellow water? Is it like, do you feel itchy?
It makes you itch. But you see that guy who was that guy was rushward and he still got up.
That was my
went
like
back.
The face of this movement.
Yeah,
that guy did this and
still woke up and went and came back.
It was
his face fist balled up a Black Panther.
He was so determined.
And came back. That was so fire. That should be a chief. Yeah. Unajundisha hivyo kwanza una. Alright guys, see you next time. That was my time.
Sasa.
Check it now, respect nyinyi nyote.
Kila mtu na msimamo yake naelewa.
Simeona vile nimefanyiwa. Bana, simeona.
That guy came back right in their
and even
faces.
he came back bila one shoe and then they still policed him again with that water.
What?
Swept him.
I hear that water is either makes you itch or it's stinky and lasts
I think
a couple of
there's the itching bit, but
like
didn't itch at all. Was he?
Watu wakitoa so you should be at the forefront of that battle then.
Whether majenyu ni nini? Is it hard water?
Yeah, it is.
Maji ya kite mazeni by the time itoe lava umeoga 30 minutes.
Unaoga na omo detergent na hakuna foam inatoka.
I think watu wa kite watakuwa na meno zingine brown ajaba.
Yeah.
Check it, dad, why is my teeth brown like Nax, guys?
#rejects Colgate.
#fluoride. #too much fluoride.
Brush meno wewe. That means uko na sisi.
Uko kwa regime. Uko una support regime. Mbona mano zako ziko nini?
As in years to come.
But you guys, kesho we should represent you guys. Can you imagine in history if we are not counted on this thing? You guys?
Yeah, there's things you'd want to be counted in.
I think so.
This is one of them things.
We talk about the time when they come. You can hang out with us.
Kwanza una kama umao bro.
No, I'd probably be.
Una for upande statue ya dead and Mark.
Alama kikama. Si at least makara watatufukuza sisi.
Watafukuza mimi. Wow.
Tako na target.
Check it. Nduta usijali, lazima tukutoe hapo ndani.
#free nduta.
We'll do a Twitter space kesho. Check it, ni aje waseni Twitter space ya free nduta.
Where's nduta?
Fuck you.
Respectfully,
of course.
Where's nduta?
Toeni nduta ama to stop it Twitter space. But so you come through.
Me,
you'll sleep on it, huh?
I'm not even gonna sleep on it. I won't come. Here's the thing.
You need my namunene right now.
Atakuja niingilie and I'm respectfully.
Umbwa.
Take it respectfully nduta, lakini hata kawe ni dem weni umbwa. But you're not feeling it.
You know, Skatai people are putting themselves in harm's way, and I would too if I was coming there. But I just wouldn't.
Why?
My mom's heart cannot even take it if she knew I was coming. If I was coming chini ya maji.
What was your mother doing, man?
She's alright. She's okay.
Yeah.
But not the
Tumia
best.
salamu za podcast.
Ile sungine nilimsalimia.
Yeah. Does she know us?
Yeah, she knows Kisiangani. I tell her that's the one we do the pod with, and then kimwambia hawa se wengine namaanisha George ama Bash.
So you respectfully tell your mom. Kuna watu wengine kwa Kisiangani podcast, sio Kisiangani pekee.
Yeah, mother they know the heck you guys.
Anamwambia gashi yake tokora kwa nao. When I say that, that's George and Bash.
So there's a fear of being kidnapped, though. Billy.
Yeah.
That's some more.
Ukitoka home ujue tu maze. Make sure umezima tap za maji zote.
Yeah.
And then are you gonna carry your phone?
Yeah, of course.
What if it's stolen by
it somewhere?
I have a protest phone and I have the iPhone. Yeah, so yeah, the iPhone is not
safe
as
to go with
patriotic.
phones? Like
there's nothing happening.
Videos.
Yeah,
no one was ZBA.
Chungwa alisema majenzi wako na maifu.
Acha na Ishungwa first
na
of all.
KFC. Na Uber na KFC.
It doesn't matter vile mtu anakuja ku protest what they're protesting.
Yeah, as long as you come.
Yeah, as long as you come and you're there.
You guys were discussing in our group for Campo, yeah? The way ask guys now. Our age group. Was there punks you guys?
Yeah,
man. Those guys were really enamoring you guys to become on God.
You know, but that's
Cheki nataka uiname ama nitaita butita.
Ama wainame.
Then they come us because it started with our parents. First of all, in 844, Maze, you can't ask a thing which is contradicting to what the teacher said. Maze.
True that. What the teacher says goes.
There's another guy who said the teacher said carrots don't have seeds. Then another guy said you're lying. That guy was called Mr. Wanyama. That guy himself got into Benjamin Okari. I'm going to show you what my name means.
With a
na carrot. So because this guy said you're lying. So in 844 you're taught. Have you ever seen an 844 guy and a guy who's going to
That's the difference between Gen Zs and all other generations.
True that.
It's the fear that you grew up with. Because me nearly grew up Moi era. I saw Sabasaba.
Yeah.
I saw and then now Manu has an even better understanding of that. Right?
Us guys used to be fixed for opinions.
Yes.
You can't voice your opinion. Our parents now.
Like my dad used to say some shit like that. He would be like, kids are not to be seen, to be heard, they're to be seen.
Even during the days, like a teacher, they used to see a teacher when they had closed for school and run into the bushes.
Yes.
True,
imagine now a politician.
Yeah.
So I think that's why these guys are.
I'm so proud of Gen Zs.
Even me, I'm glad that they're able to see ikitu inahitaji this kind of.
Because you should question stuff like why.
Yes.
Like me, if I go back to high school, sit away kneel, man. Can you imagine some guy telling you to kneel down?
Kokoto mazee. Yeah.
Respectfully though.
Prefects used to slap us and you couldn't do anything about it.
Slap.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
You guys used to be.
You guys see that chick who went up to a soldier and, although I think this is not the best, and pushed him. And poked him.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a
that's a bit.
Honestly,
yeah.
It was a bit of a stretch.
Women have that's kind of a privilege buddies and women don't talk about. Dude, could you ever go up to a GSU anti-riot and go even heavy, like stare him face to face?
Pick on a barre, you wake up next week.
You can make
and that's why we need them Gen Zs to be on the forefront of leading.
Yeah,
I'm
Gen Zs should tell us what to
be
do.
on the forefront. But here's the thing, you can still
No, I'm saying Gen Z should tell us what to do. Check it, so to fanyaje.
Alafu next.
Check me doing what they're saying.
You can speak your nini without with your what you're feeling, your opinion, without having to be physically assaulting anyone. First of all, don't go. I think they're taunting this police too much. Police pe wanangangana na nini what they've been asked to do, their orders.
But these guys are not
on that one. I think the cops actually, the fact that it has been mostly peaceful is what, like, they're like, okay, if I retaliate, what am I retaliating against? It looks like I'm the one instigating it, provoking them. So that's a bit confusing to the cops, although some of them some of them have done some shit that we will hold you accountable for. There's no way you're getting away with murder.
But you guys, do you think Rao should chomoka like a hero, like Batman?
No, you're past Rao, bro.
Check it 10 Rao is on top of KICC with his cape flying in the wind. Check his cape, check it.
Check out for the B for Baba lit TV.
In the clouds.
Baba is coming to save us.
It has a new boss has arrived.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? We live in darkness.
It was we were born in.
Well, I was born in it, molded by it.
Baba did good, but I don't know if he'd be doing any good if he came out right now to say anything.
Now we don't need any. See, the thing Gen Zs have taught us, we don't need one figure.
In the holy Gen Z scriptures.
Gen Z chapter 1 verses 44 says, you do not need a public face for any movement.
You don't need Bab.
I don't know the limitations of that so far, but I think it's working now,
because then you don't have politicians pretending me I'm the one who mobilized these people here.
And then these guys will just go to Shags and say Baba and you are now oppose this story.
Baba kuna maleta ameongea.
No, I'm saying if at all he tokeas,
Oh yeah, if he did tokea, he would.
I think this movement will shika if guys of Ocha would join it.
Slowly by slowly,
and they are joining
Nyahururu, my hometown, is joining Meru, Embu, Luandetu unajua bado wanakulana bro, but shida yao ni CD, hakuna CD, hiyo ndio shida kubwa. So by the time watu join, now I'm just fucking with you, but I know it will get there.
Luandetu guys should
the nini guys in Ocha nini are coming out, yes, but of course in the two towns and everything. And there's some who even come out to say, hey, I know I was here in the Bundus, I didn't get to come out, but I wish I could. I would have.
But let's see how tomorrow goes, Mazi.
I hope it
so
goes
anything else happening apart from this freaking protest that we are attending kesho, you guys? Bashir ako happy month.
Bashir, we miss you. So
we miss you.
Bashir had
MIA.
He's not MIA. I spoke to him. He has an ordeal that he's not ready to share. But when
he's ready,
he'll be here and we'll
he was
share that.
Good enough when you spoke to him. He was sounding okay.
I hope. Yeah, he was.
He had just finished shafting.
So he was definitely okay, is what you mean.
He had this deep voice, like he had a cold or something. But yeah, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think of being celibate?
That's the transition of the bro. Tulikuwa tunaongelea respectfully, fuck you bro.
Respectfully, of course, when he canine.
You guys, can you be celibate?
Me, I can and I have.
For
I am.
For what reason?
Oh, you are.
Okay, do you know what? Ever since like last year, before even September. check, it's been a minute. I'm feeling like I'm becoming like a secondary virgin.
Oh,
not
for real?
Tertiary.
Yeah. Was it a conscious thing?
It's not conscious, but there's so many things in your life that contribute to it. Like you'll find
finance bill.
Like finance bill.
Reject.
Finance bill. Do you know? First of all, even still, like grieving my dad. Yeah. There's so many things. Am you just when you're looking at yourself? Where am I in life, career-wise, or like as a human?
Why should I be enjoying sex?
No, why should not why should I be? Sex is vital.
I'm not laughing.
It's vital, yeah. But you just find there's so many things that funga your senses so much.
Like you're thinking about other things.
You're thinking about so many other things.
Preoccupied.
They make you not even very receptive to this.
Or to the
advances. Yeah, and I think I've been chamboying it a bit. And it feels like shit, but also, it's
but
fine.
it's advantage.
So what happens when you have those like human urges?
I think they just pass them.
Not even like sexual ones, just like even just companionship.
Yeah, you feel like you want to get a hug.
Yeah,
you just wallow and a nice
guy,
song.
not from a
from a guy that likes you back.
Like,
there is that. Then you're like, you know what? Now what do I do? Since there is no guy like that at the moment, you just try to get your endorphins some other way. Uneka mangoma, YouTube, uneka something you like watching.
That doesn't get old.
It does get old. Then you try to find something else, like you can paint
but you can also
walk.
chopper.
You could chopper as well. Chopper. But chopping, do you know even
chopping is also you can get
chopping
depressed,
is
because after you bust, maze, you're back to square one.
Yeah, it's still back, and then chopping still. If you're preoccupied, still chopping does not even help. Still, bad though.
Yeah.
Not
so
the way
does chopper helping you
every time?
Help you,
Okay. Yeah.
I think I do because your apparatus is more easily to chopper, is more suited to chopper.
No way, you have more nerve endings.
Nerve endings are fine, but here's the thing: you have to either use your fingers or
a toy.
Which
there's a toy on Twitter maze ilinistua sana mno. Inaitwa tentacle.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa naspray wase kwa nini? Hiyo ndio ilikuwa naspray wase kwa nini demonstrations?
I think
check your tentacle ikitoa wase 8.
Okay, those guys were cops called some chicks to get it.
Cheki haya tumana hiyo tentacle.
Nasikia kuna tentacle pale Moyave ni inahitajika.
Patia butita ilete. You gave a shout out to Butita.
Oh shit.
So you say? But I may think it has it's advantages being celibate.
There are advantages. There's pros and cons.
Like what?
But
list them.
Self-control.
Yeah.
And then it cheapens like someone can't bait you with sex.
It makes it that less of a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So if at all you go on a date, and sorry for hijacking.
No, proceed because you have the points.
Sorry, if at all you go on a date, you'll have other interests to talk about. Not just your member had and you want to dash the.
So that's what you talk about normally on dates.
What?
Yeah, normally.
No, if you're on a date and you want to
saying. Okay, so I get what you're saying. I thought it's like when you're already with your person.
No. You're
like
on a date and you know you don't want to komonga.
I get you.
So you'll have other conversations, and I think you get to know each other more intimately.
Yeah, when you celibate.
Yes.
When your aim is not to just go shaft.
Except your pants ni pre-cam images za huko kote.
Pre nini.
Cheki, what is that?
Cheki, I don't
know. I just poured some soup on mine. Respectfully, it's not pre-cam. So,
I'd gone for the demonstration.
You can ask Butita. It's not.
But no, he knows.
Yeah, so
but you how long have you ever been celibate for?
2 weeks. So that's Nini. That's focus. That's Nini.
I can't even say I'm even more focused for it, or if
it has just happened.
It's just happened, and the way I feel about it is like I can't feel bad about it because it's not like I'm gonna go outside now and find a guy if I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just going through it, feeling my feelings.
There's an Parliament who's celibate. He's been celibate for a couple of years.
Sorry, what about cons?
cons are like those things, if you want a hug is something that you'd feel it deep inside your heart, that I wish I could get a hug right now.
Do you want to
like intimacy? You missed that.
Yeah, the intimacy for sure is a good thing to have. Which again, I'm becoming a bit frigid. Like sometimes you even feel like no human touch. I don't even want anyone touching me.
Oh, for real?
Oh shit! It's going to the other extreme now.
Yeah. So there's a bit of that where you're feeling now.
But also you can. There's a time I had not comongered for long. Then I went to some club. I don't know how I ended up in that club. Some chick twerked for me kiasi. The guy bust and nut to go up on the dance floor.
Are you serious, bro?
Check it out, check it.
Could go there.
So you guys, I suddenly stopped dancing and dashed away. That chick really shanghai what's cutting. Check it out, check it. Kwani unaenda? Taking me. So it's the
zinaenda kukaa kunini kurinsizi pants narudi.
But I felt like shit. I really went digs. Checking me heading digs. Checking.
No, you shouldn't. I don't think you should. Don't feel like shit, me, I think.
Checking Manu taking off his trousers.
Tarios is pubic hair.
Brazilian wax. You
so
think there's a pal of yours who had who took a vow of celibacy?
Yeah, he's been celibate for the last 3 years.
3?
I think more.
That's a monk.
Yeah.
Is it no nutting or no sex?
No, he said sometimes like Ilala Maze, he busts one of the most mega nuts.
Yeah, like dude, you'll bust for
Take his blanket.
So you put a blanket imekoma kwa sili.
Check the nuclear observers. Check. Hey, there's a slight nuclear explosion in Kilimani area. What's happening? Check out. No, it's another guy
seismograph
who has bust a nut.
On the Richter scale. It's a 6.9.
Mushroom.
But do you know your apparatus again is very susceptible. A breeze could pita there. If you haven't had it for long,
true.
A breeze could pita, a chick could twerk on you, and it could happen.
Dude,
so don't feel bad about it.
I've been on the bus, potholes, Tata, Nico on, bro.
You bust?
No, I didn't bust, but like, I'm like this.
But were you with a mami?
Nothing, bro. It's an old man sitting next to me, and I have the hardest shit.
Like there's
ever.
There's nothing that's triggering you other than
it's
your.
It's just
apparatus.
the physical thing. Yeah,
which I think is me as a dude. I don't know if I'd probably be in jail for indecency.
Oh, for real?
How you're able to.
Thank you for that. At least women can understand. Duta is speaking for all women. So in case you find me ninning in a bus, and Duta told me it's okay.
Because here's the thing: anything you could be just walking, and a breeze could make you. Dudes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
celibacy is a hard one, but I'm saying like if you do it intentionally, there has to be some like November gets you more focused. You don't put a lot of value onto
like
the.
It's like fasting, right?
Exactly. It's like fasting. Yeah.
I think it has
semen
some
retention.
Semen retention as well.
And I don't think we talk more about comongering than the values of not comongering.
True.
Yeah,
because I was thinking about it like say if you cages apology ni ukweli.
He wrote it on an A4 and then put a picture. Read it out.
Ati dear Kenyans, I'm very sorry na kuanga na ufala sana. Chekini handwriting though, poleni bana. Lakini pia mimi ni artist. Shikeni calligraphy, sorry.
No, I think that's a joke. That's cap. That's like trolling. We shouldn't even go into that.
Yeah, man. This is he is a chick of yours.
Yeah, that's a
so this chick really went all the way forward.
Yeah,
she's dressed in like khaki pants. And then that guy threw the tear gas.
She was grabbed. Who grabbed her?
Yeah, but she was about to fall.
And then the pink piece came out.
She wasn't grabbed by cops.
And then she has what do you call this thing? The pouch they put on here. What's this thing?
Yeah, the funny pack.
Yeah, the funny pack.
But I think even the cops said this is a harmless chick also.
Yeah, so she's harmless.
Yeah, man. If a guy comes and
if that was a guy.
Yeah, gepigo mabare na bebo hivi juju. Kwanza this one was bebo.
Why do you think Bashir is not here?
I think it's Komonge.
Ali bebo juju like your feet are not touching the ground. It's just
that's crazy.
It's just a wedgie.
Do you think Bashir vibes Kale while busting a nut?
Check it, okay. Tamge, Tamge me saying, all right.
Oh man.
I'm Chamgang. I'm Chamgang.
Listen.
Check it, finance bill approve.
Cheki sticker wewe wacha tuna reject kitu bash. Cheki, sorry, I was just busting.
What I say when busting should not be held against me.
But sorry for reducing the convo. We're talking about serious.
I don't know, but all of these are interrelated in our humanities, you know.
True. But let me tell you guys, we've tried to talk about other things, but it's nothing.
Sucking back to finance bill. Let me check.
Exactly. This is Sudi.
Sudi maze.
Sudi
guys, poor me, you guys.
Tell me about Oscar Sudi. I'm not in the know.
No, he's just giving out money in
Sudi pia akokwa makwapa ya Ruto.
So me and my dad, we were trying to reconnect, and we went to church for the first time this Sunday.
For real?
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Did you occupy it?
Yeah. No, we rejected.
Check you, we rejected. Oh no, not the gospel, respectfully, just the finance.
The finance bill.
So there's the whole thing about Gen Zs, like speaking up in churches and telling them don't hide behind religion. Churches have been used to clean up this
niggas.
Money,
or to make them seem legit when they're not.
Yeah, so like even our pastor, well, his pastor, because it's my first time going. He actually like said there's some way they don't want to like stand in support, but there's that respect for your parents.
Respectfully.
Yeah. So like they're saying, Gen Zs, we love you for like speaking out and taking up the need for freedom.
Yeah.
But also, like today there was some guy saying, Ati, please let your parents work in the CBD on Tuesday.
Like what the heck is that to you guys? So now it's extraneous circumstances.
Yeah, I'm like, respectfully.
Respectfully said. It's different circumstances now.
Yeah.
So, but the church having people having people come up and talk their shit. Like kama juzi, I don't know, a bishop was being consecrated or whatever, and Gachagua was there and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And Sapit who's the big bishop. I don't know, I forget.
Sapit. Anaitwa tunaweza mgugu.
Ole Sapit. Yeah.
Ole Sapit.
So when Gachagua is over there, bishop alikuwa amesema don't call anyone to speak up.
Walisema
politicians.
Yani politicians. You know Sapit ni mkali. Yeah, Jackson Ole Sapit, the archbishop.
My son left me in the car to join protest.
Kenya Anglican bishop.
Yeah, he's a big nini.
He's a big kahuna.
Yeah, Kenya Anglican.
He's the most reverend.
Yeah, the most. He's the most.
So I do the most.
The father most reverend.
And then
Dr. Jackson Ole
Sapit. He's big as well.
You get Reverend Pro Max.
Gachagua thinks that he's gonna be sneaky with it. He gets a chance to speak. And then he's like, hey, let me call Sijui who to speak.
Gachagua now.
Yeah, Gachagua. Sapiti says this. Sapiti did this.
Check.
So yeah, Pingas is like,
yeah.
Sorry Kaisha, then Gachagua anajianza kututemesha hapo ati huko ni kwingine. They shouldn't. And when it came
they should just go speak huko in parliament.
Yeah, it came as more specifically, don't even try to ingisha someone to speak ati kichini ya maji.
Nimemaliza kuongea na sasa nataka assistant wangu Butita akuje hapa atuambie Kenya anafikiria kuhusu hii mambo ya
It was like see.
But that's good, right?
Yes, that is very
Shout
good.
Shout out to Sapit.
Shout out to him and
the
others like him.
Reverend Pro Maximum.
Archbishop of the diocese.
And even the PCA guy, there's a guy called Muheria. Even him speaks very candidly and like
Muheria.
Even Muheria
to Google.
I think
it only knows Kikuyu people.
Sapit is
mad enough.
There's also
Cheki Muheria alimwambia moto asioge. Let us look at the clip.
Inoro ni station ya maisha. No yo ingoro no era shina mohu. Inoro.
You know the whole jingle.
Inoro kwarahoka.
Ndio Muheria.
Yeah, Muheria.
So these are
George Wawero.
It's a Catholic priest.
Take him out to Magotai, the area of Estonia. We have rejected the finance bill in advance. They are those products.
But it's like him he used to tell Uhuru directly, like, don't tell us about corruption today, tomorrow, the next day. Figure out how corruption is being dealt with.
Oh,
yeah, it's not like the day
now.
This guy was the first Gen Z.
Cheki Moherio, the first Gen Z.
Chekesha anyone? Let me see. But
what do you mean Chekesha?
As in he speaks like he doesn't Chekesha people for politicians when they come at
he didn't joke with those guys.
Yeah.
No,
he doesn't spare them.
I'm saying I like such guys.
Yes, me too.
Yeah,
big up all of them because before as long as you're letter in Sadaka, they're with you.
They should have those. Wako wapi?
Mazee waongee. Tutaita maina munene.
Reject. Respectful cheki.
Hata waindi kina Aman.
But Aman will have him on the podcast and hear his views. So anakuja.
Atakuja ongelele all waindi.
But I think I'm a reject.
Of course I'm a reject.
His jokes. Cheki usipo reject utaona kitu tutakufanyia.
Yo park free kwa safe yo park lanzo. Have you seen how people are pointing out like addresses where they live, your mom, your dad?
But what the heck is that topic?
Your wife, they're going to find your wife and where your kid goes to school.
She did in class 5.
No, I think that's
a double-edged.
That's the only weapon.
It's double-edged, that's
because there's people look and go, if someone is near you, they might think of causing you harm.
Yeah.
But you being exposed as well is good if you've done some shit.
Yeah.
So that you know
I think it's the only weapon guys have, remember?
It is, but again,
I think people are just weaponizing anything they have. Could be history, could be your character, could be your creative
product. All my private photos.
You can't talk shit anymore from today on.
Yeah. Check it. Ndio namba ya Manu.
Ndio Manu na Butita. Churchill show introducing Butita next. So
you guys, Butita, do you think his number will be exposed to you guys? But I remember
Butita is going through some shit, and honestly, I nini with him. I don't know.
You sympathize?
I sympathize with him.
But
I think he's just been caught at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'd say so as well. And I hope he doesn't think that this is his chance to now double down. I hope he just nyamazias it washes over.
Yeah, because it will pass, huh?
Yeah, it will pass. It will pass.
And then guys forget very quickly.
I say double down as I make to ingine tena.
If you're in that situation, what would you do?
I'll just nyamaza and just chill for it to blow over.
Me, I'd be like...
But some of these people were made by horrible publicity, including our current Orezo and our previous one.
Horrible.
See, they were made by this ICC trials.
What? Say that again?
As in, most of these guys in big sports were made by certain trials.
Yeah.
Like our president was made by the ICC trials.
What do you mean
Uhuru Kenyatta. See, the publicity they got and the public sympathy.
Yeah, then
public sympathy.
Yeah, see guys were sympathizing the Uhuru.
At the beginning of the Nini is when they were getting.
Don't remember?
They were having that case.
For like they shouldn't be prosecuted. They shouldn't be jailed for blah blah blah.
Yeah. See, they were scapegoats for the election violence.
Oh, that's the.
So guys were like, let's vote for our people because sasa wamenyanyaswa wamepelekwa Hague. See, they went to Hague is when they united. Ruto and Uhuru weren't buddies.
Yeah.
They went to and then
but one of them
made a coalition.
One of them had a bigger hand in the violence than the other. One of them was definitely a mastermind.
Check it.
Exclusive right here tonight on Inoro Roshine Tokelmenelo Dutawa Kisiangani podcast. Exclusive information about Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto and the expose. Buroti magutanguta tukikurehera na Duta special.
There's one of them who escalated the shit. That's for damn sure.
So you mentioned the name. Why you dilly-dallying?
Respectfully, of course. It's okay.
Nduta will unleash that information.
There's this story that came up on the news. Wasanyali kuileta nyuma kiasi. One of the polos bomolewa.
Just say allegedly and Yosef.
Yeah.
One of the polos bomolewa in Mathare was an old mama. And she'd lived in Mathare for a couple of years, but before that in 2004, before 2007, she went to live in Molo, where she was just comboing farms and limaying and everything. But come 2007, shit got bad. At one time they're leaving the farm, they're going to Kera to Vuka. She was in Mathare for a while, then moved to Molo, started limaying.
She moved to Molo?
Yeah, Molo. Started limaying.
I thought she'd moved Kesho.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up. Molo started farming.
Yeah. Then ile tu kukomboa someone who's just nganganaing. Not even that she has any city sources of her own. You know how people komboa farms and lima.
Yeah.
Then when the post-election they were up like this, they were coming from the shambas, they were vukaing a place with like a river like this. They look across, they see people of the other tribe, and of course you know who the other tribe was.
It was Kalin and Cukes.
Yes. And these were young guys. These young guys came across. They started raping the chicks she was with. Of course, she was an older lady.
That's crazy.
So she tried to gonga one of them. She didn't even cut it. She gonga it with a panga like this. You know, you can gonga someone with a panga like this.
On the flat
side.
Yeah, on the flat side.
So
this guy thought, ati wendo kona nini, wendo mbreve.
Yeah.
She was gongwad here. She was gongwad here behind. She woke up in Molo Hospital. Yes. And where she had gongwad messed up her optic nerve. So Anna macho. She can't see now.
Damn. Till now.
Yeah, the eyes potead kabisa. It wasn't something that could be nini. Then now she moved back to Madare. Yeah, both eyes. Moved back to Madare now she's figuring out life as a blind woman now. Then now her house is bomolewed again. You can't say who another trace shida yake kwa mse moja. If she was to look back, her shida can't be traced to one person. Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, that's a rough.
It was a sad one.
I remember my father-in-law at the time to that chick when I was married. Those days.
Good old days.
Before the events that transpired. So anyway, so this guy at Jenga that also in Kapsabet.
Who?
My former father-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jenga that digs up Kapsabet.
Tribe, if I may ask. Okay.
So he was planning to retire there. So he Jenga this cabin. Ishmael said that cabin was really chomwad, man. During post-election violence, man. That guy was hot, but he was mad at Raila.
Yeah, why would he be mad at Raila?
I don't know, man. That was the most ironic thing. You used to hate Raila and Weta. Checky, I hate Weta and Raila. So I'm like, Raila, hey, are you sure you're mad at the right guy?
Yeah.
Politics so sometimes is the most polarizing thing
it ever. It is.
So I'm like, why are you mad at Raila? I don't think he's the one who chomed your...
Yeah.
So he says that he would have told
Titus Mutai.
So I think and that's why back to our story of the day today. Gen Zs don't care what tribe you are.
Yeah, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, but those guys don't give a
me, honestly.
Mnapatana nyi wote on a common ground.
But
you know how we couldn't tell the older generation shit. You know, bro, what?
Sorry for interrupting.
Respectfully, but like we couldn't tell the older generation anything. Me, I'm ready to listen to Gen Z is what they have to say. Like, I have no, like, I don't feel like I'm inferior. I need to know more. This guy is better educated than me. That's on a personal level. Yeah, and I'm ready to listen. If of course, not blindly. Respectfully.
Yeah, if you listen to them doesn't mean that you don't have a brain of your own. No, you're just being humans and sharing ninis with each other.
So, in other news, do you guys know Euro 2024 inaendelea?
But
Maze, it's doing badly here. No, as in,
people are not even like.
Kumbe kuna match zime happen.
No, I think
Hungary versus Scotland was jana.
No, Euro 2024 is here to distract us from the progress that Gen Zs are making.
It has been sent by the government.
Of course, yeah. No.
In fact, I saw t-shirt yao say imeandikwa government 2024 of KE.
You t-shirt imeandikwa hapo hivi nyuma Butita, bro. What are you talking about?
So you guys reject UEFA. But you guys, it's crazy that I didn't know this thing was happening, you guys.
Are you serious? Yeah, it's been going on for the last
Switzerland versus Germany 1-1.
Yeah, there's a Portugal beat Turkey 3-0.
Yeah, Turkey.
Belgium, Romania.
This is the part of the podcast where we attract more female listeners. Belgium and Romania, Denmark and...
So game ya leo ni nini? Albania, Spain.
Gen Z versus the government. Give me 90. Or in kesho.
I tell you what the government should do. The government should make a giant screens in town to distract guys. Check it, reject, but ebu ngoja kiasi. Go. With kesho kuna magame kali. If you want to be distracted for the protest, you can watch France versus Poland. Netherlands versus Austria, you guys.
Austria, Denmark,
Serbia, England, Slovenia.
Tomorrow.
It's work games. We're not gonna watch these games because we're in town, manzi. Take it, reject.
Have you
football?
Have you read the finance bill, either of you? In full.
I haven't read it,
bullet points,
but I have watched extensively on Inoro when people come on and speak.
I'll take that as a no.
No, I haven't read it, that's for sure.
Okay.
So what are they saying?
Based on what I have had, like I have very many bits.
Why haven't you read it is the most important question. Why are you taking a stand without knowing for yourself? Why are you trusting? Yeah.
First of all, I'm not gonna read it. Hata ukiwa umesema hivyo.
Why?
Kusema I just won't. Not because that I don't want to know more. Sitaki ku
Wewe umesoma wewe?
Niko page 2. Nimeanza. For real.
Check this guy. Check it, reject. Okay, chapter clause 1. Check it.
I think there's
Wait, chama nifunga wasema.
Poland. But no, for real.
That's how palalikuwa. I don't think reading it will make me more informed on it as opposed to
what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah, reading myself.
Of course.
It will just give me, it will just tell me, it will just tell me this was said about this and the other, but it won't, it can't give me the explanations or the breakdowns or.
But
no, you should have the basis first.
May I get what you're saying, Duta? Number one, some people learn. Some people are not very good at reading.
Yeah, but
they're good at listening
and having.
So maybe you.
So listen to me when I tell you to read that shit.
Not you though.
Maybe you're more auditory than.
Yeah, more than just reading a whole.
Get you.
But now from the 2 clips you've gotten, what have you gotten that you don't like? The 2 clips you've watched. What don't you like about the bill?
I'd say first of all, the basic thing. First of all, you can't overtax an already overtaxed.
Okay.
So
the concepts in general.
Already imesha cover kila kitu. You overtax everything does not make a good economy.
Yeah, true.
Then the one thing
you
that
can't tax an economy into success.
Yes.
Economics 101.
Wait, but there are some actual economics professionals, learned people in the field of economics who say that the finance bill is not entirely bad.
I'm sure there are some good things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know a lawyer who I don't want to mention Ribia, but he's in support of the finance bill. Well, not in support, but like
he's in support.
No, he's not in support. He's
on
rejecting.
That side. Yeah.
But he's saying, if you look at it at a purely economic standpoint, there's some points to be made. Obviously, the overtaxation is a good point, but entirely in it, we need some sort of. He's saying a better finance bill, but some good things in there.
I'm sure there.
Sorry to speak for him.
I'm sure, Butita. I'm sure that you didn't know we have a light Butita on the pod today. But anyway, I'm sure there are some good things in there. But those 2 few bad things make it really bad.
There are many bad things.
For example, every person should pay for a cow uko in their village. KRA going uko nani to hesabu how many cows.
What's it called? Like inherited land. You have.
They're saying instead of land being freehold, it will be leasehold. So even that inherited land which you don't go to in shags, you have to, and that land is not profitable.
Vehicle tax as well.
Although they dropped that allegedly, I'm not sure.
It's part of the amendments.
Okay. And then there's another one to do paying 3 sock a day if you're over 25.
That's a month.
There's another one that is due when you go to a date to the chick. You have to pay month.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'd say this. I have listened to some experts as well. This thing called the Big Conversation on Citizen and Inoro, because they had on rural media stations.
Inoro station. Duta gets all her news from 98.7 Inoro FM. Inoro.
Now, right before Duta's
like that, they bring a very in-depth. That's why we had like Kinanjugush. Because they had
Inoro.
Yeah, they had different.
Even on
Jugush can vibe fluent Kik.
Yes. Yeah. No. He was not speaking Kikuyu.
Oh, it was being aired on Inoro.
On Rural Media.
Right.
Rural Media services. So the Citizen, Ramogi.
Jogona ne adhire Citizen TV Korea ohoro.
So let me So
cheki Albert Mutware Brestia wa Jogona
in
in
one studio they had taxpayers, so they had people like one from the creative, one from manufacturers, one from different people.
Okay.
And then there's another studio that had the experts, had the government people answer. There was only 2 guys, and they sent the most incompetent people to speak on behalf of the.
No,
it wasn't. It was. No, it was a guy called Motonga and another guy called Jaka from KRA. So those are 2 people.
Jacotis.
And there's another studio with experts. Experts now like Bilokero.
And Darren Collins.
You remember a guy called Bilokero Kitambo? He used to Nimswa North Garissa.
No.
Oh yeah.
Bilokero is
he's a sharp guy.
Yeah, he's very sharp and he's an economist. And there's a couple of guys now in that panel of economists and people. So there was an angle. Everyone had their angle, right? So me, I'd say that one was more informative than actually me reading.
The whole.
But did you get any? Because I'm sure they highlighted.
I watched that thing. Yes, they highlighted so many things. Yes, and there's so many. The first thing we should look at, bill, the budget itself has loopholes for like budgeted corruption. There's so much money. Okio Mtata was there. If you have Okio Mtata over there,
freaking Okio,
Mtata, him is read the bill. You can know he's really cover to cover, for sure. And when he's on there, he's bringing out points.
And he's representing the interest.
Did they bring PLO Lumumba?
No, PLO was it.
Today I want to give a treatise
the Rambadashias from the necessity of the financity billion maliciously.
If we look at what Martin Luther King said about bills,
I have a nightmare that Kenya Generation Z will introspectively come up with the means.
Africa is Africa and Africa is Africa.
Respectfully,
Africa. Presidents. I'm talking to William Ruto directly on behalf of the Gen Z.
Generation Zincadonium have outwardly expressed their view.
The Gen Z are going to take over Africa because Africa belongs to the Gen Z.
Africa.
Check it, they whipped us. They hit us. Check it, Safa, Sapeli, Sinyama.
Bring back Kashagwa Mandela. Bring him back home to Akonyeli.
Anyway. So kwa Mtata akasema nini?
Mtata
to bring it back.
Cheki hiyo shenzi ya finance bill sitaki. Mimi nitaua kuku zote zangu zote wakipasi hiki.
Because the facts.
That guy chained himself to a chicken pen. Cheki sitoki kwa hii chicken pen until we reject finance bill.
Niko na vifaranga hii pande, niko na vifaranga pale pande pia. Nataka tu wasiliane.
But you guys, he locked himself on that thing, but Cheki enda utoe Okia Mtata kutoka hiyo kitu.
Botita ako na funguo za hiyo pen. So Mtita?
No, I'm just saying, just based on what I watched there and all the other experts that keep coming day after day.
Okay.
You get to ongeza your knowledge on
but citizens are clearly anti the finance
bill. But my question is,
most businesses are not very pro the finance bill. There's this e-teams thing which is really sumboing, guys.
Yeah, that one was ilikuwa haphazard, ilikuwa not well thought of. Alafu nataka ati streamline across all government platform services. It can't be like that. You can't just do something like that without having fast.
But I tell you why people are so upset.
Like due diligence.
There's been so many two things this Gava has done.
Yeah,
which have been so annoying.
Yes.
Remember, to get the park, you have to pay through eating. And then at every government service, you pay through a pay bill. Like what the fees?
Bashir Olalua Maziali lipa nini.
So many things they did without having.
Sorry for another day.
There's so many things this Gava did, and I'm gonna not even this Gava. I'm gonna say Ruto, because Ruto
allegedly
anawako on kujipiga kifua and on being petty and just thinking, hey, mimi ndio kusema.
But didn't he nini kind of like say we're going to involve, I'm not saying it's true or whatever, he said like we're going to involve the young people in coming up with a budget for blah blah blah. Of course it's like a tactic or something.
Kusema lakini hakuna kutenda.
Hakuna tender.
Cheki, mimi nitasema na nitatenda. And to confirm everything yenye nitatenda, niko na Butita.
Botita also niko na Tyler Perry amekuja hapa nyuma ya Botita kueleza mambo ya Hollywood infrastructure.
Tumewatengea.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But no, like
no, but you have read the finance bill?
Yeah.
I have started. I'm not
okay. What are the things you don't like?
So far,
first of all, there's no illustrations. Hakuna mapicha, bro. Character development. You can't just.
Maybe that's why guys are rioting.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Make this shit digestible to the words.
Yeah, true, man.
Even in terms of TikTok,
talk to me like a child.
Yeah, talk to me like Karenyamo. Is what I'm saying. Like
shots fired. But yeah. Yes.
It's a stupid excuse, but I'm sure a couple of people share it with me.
Do you know, first of all,
have you ever seen it in Gazetted? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
It just looks bland.
Yeah, you don't even want it. You just get tired before you even read it.
Yeah.
But that was deliberate.
No, it's not deliberate. Every official.
It was deliberate in this way.
What? Making it complex.
Just toward it. Just before taanza kuteboliwa. They should have told it a long time before, so people can have time to debate on it, to read on it.
The problem with these guys, they want to shove it down our throats.
So just toward it and then give us a very short window to actually process it.
Okay.
I think that was deliberate.
Yeah.
Last year.
It's 150 what pages?
I have no idea,
man. It's around 150
yeah, it is.
130 something. I downloaded it.
Oh, you did?
Angalia pages huko.
See many pages.
Hey.
Kama tu download
enda chini 134.
Yeah, 134.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should hold Twitter space where we just read it.
Yeah, maybe. See, the good thing is there's people who've already read it.
Yes,
it.
But you're right, I feel like we should all read it and get a personal.
Of course, you should read it, form an opinion, and then your opinion either bettered or influenced by people who.
But sometimes there are things we don't understand.
Yeah,
we need a professional.
That's what I'm saying. The things you don't understand should be now explained to you after you've read it, not.
But are you saying that if someone hasn't read it, that means they can't hold an opinion based on what they've heard or how it has been chambered?
But your opinion is based on someone who's read, right?
Exactly. You're basing your opinion on someone else's. So,
but assuming I'm basing it on your opinion and that another person, yani they conglomerate for one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's a very well advised opinion. I think.
I don't think so. I think you should have an opinion first, and then what's it called, like streamline it towards now expert views and conversations happen in the public space to inform you. So me, I'm being informed by things that I don't have a base of understanding of.
I think even if you haven't read, as long as you're listening to this
attempt to read it.
Vizuri,
or they should be
attempt to read it. I'm going to say attempt to read it, just for damn sure.
Yes, my hands are guzana with George.
It's okay
Umbo. Respectfully.
Maybe there's someone who should read it and then simplify it.
Remember,
so that's
like a toy, like
the ChatGPT one is not simplified. ChatGPT.
I didn't even know there's a ChatGPT. Yeah?
But there's Amerix told Butita do this. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
For real, he told him do this. Boil some maize flour and he told him like do this, just do an analysis of the thing and then break it down in a 10 minutes video on your platform and post it. And Butita said sawa, agreed.
Excuse me, mtoto wasema attention span zao mazeke memsema hizo yote.
Butita ni boy wa mine by the way. Butita by the way is one of the guys who has never refused to come to this pod.
I never seen him though.
That makes sense.
No, he's been here like thrice.
Oh,
what for live?
Yeah, amekuwa hapa.
For live streams.
Me, honestly, that creatives thing is what I don't understand.
Which creatives thing?
Like, so, okay, me as dumb as I am, say I had a platform of 1 million people followers on Instagram, why does my opinion matter in the
because you have influence?
Yeah, because you have 1 million followers,
right? I have influence, but that shouldn't make me the, like the leader on these things.
But you guys, it comes with the territory.
Yeah,
it doesn't come with
number
the territory.
one, because of the people you can access. You remember Joe Rogan during COVID?
So what about doctors? Doctors treat 100 people in a day. Are you saying that after a doctor treats you because he has that access to many people, he should tell you reject after treating you, but they reject his shit?
No, that's not his area.
But
that's not my area as a comedian.
But if he said I'm gonna,
as a citizen of Kenya, yes,
I get your point, huh?
Yeah, I'm not an MP. But everyone who's coming at Nini artist, if you check them out, have you ever tweeted anything towards your area MP saying I'm a your MC?
I think they want you to use your power,
yes,
your influence,
which is the power,
to drive the agenda towards them.
I'm saying that shouldn't be.
No, but it comes with the territory.
It does.
So either you can do two things. You can nyamaza kabisa.
Nyamaza. I'd rather you nyamaza, imagine.
Or have an opinion.
Okay.
Both of which have a consequence. Like many people judge Michael Jordan for not talking much about the black community. But now that was his choice. He just said
he kept quiet, right?
Yeah. He then involved himself in those stories.
That's actually,
and people bash him for that. You'll be bashed. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
So I'm saying, as a creative, if you want to speak out on societal and political issues, you have the right to do so. I'm saying you should not bash a creative for not speaking on political issues in the context of a comedian. You can come to me as a Kenyan and ask me, why are you not speaking about?
I think they're coming at him as a Kenyan.
On stage, why are you not going on stage?
I don't think they're coming at you because of you. It's
I think
because of the power you wield.
And they're coming at him as a Kenyan.
You see the power you wield.
No, they come to him as a comedian, which is why. Going to say
but do you agree that you have certain? I remember your joke about a platform, and I think it was funny because you recognize that you have a platform, right?
Yeah,
like this podcast, it's influencing a few guys up and apart. So they want you to use that for their cause. So when you don't, they're like, hey, saidi man.
But here's the thing,
it's not a good thing though.
I'm saying I'm not well versed in politics. I'm a comedian. I'm a shitty comedian.
I think in the case of Butita, the fact that wamena Ruto Maju, the fact that he has all these followers already lends him to a certain side.
Especially hiyo kwenda naye.
Hiyo kwenda naye seal vitu mingi sana. He just take it as it goes right now. If me I woke up as a comedian today and said some shit, no one would even care.
Yeah.
But him anaangalia kama msee ka comedian ka everything. Na kuenda na Ruto.
Like you see, if you become president, I'll become important. Because I have access to you, man. So,
yeah,
if you become president,
we'd be judging
I'll
you.
I'll be a power broke because I have access. See, the guys who make money off access to the president.
Yeah,
a guy like, say, Butita.
I think guys like Nani, like Sudi.
Yeah, Sudi.
Sudi will catch a military.
Funnier.
We'll catch a military plane and Gachagua anyimwe plane.
That guy is an MP.
He's an MP. He pandas the plane nini. Gachagua ananyimwa plane.
That guy reminds me of be what?
Give me the Novida.
Okay, you nini Misha?
You know, Novida.
The not Novida. Imeisha ama? Have you been re-upped?
Nah, I haven't.
Is it enough for everyone? We can't do that.
It's not enough for everyone.
Ama we can do tar and then you put Novida and then we mix.
Then
you share?
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
we're figuring out the finance bill over here.
Sorry to interrupt this conversation with more important matters.
Pressing matters, man.
But anyway,
but judge me, I think msetakaja soma someone would I'm sure someone would have an opinion.
But let me tell you my problem with this gava, even if I haven't read the finance bill in totality, these guys just want to komonga us, you guys. That's the feeling.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling any good with
that they're culling money left, right, and center. That's the problem.
Yeah, somebody buys a Maybach and then they tell you to vote yes to finance bill.
Even like
wearing a 300k belt and you want to tell me live below my means.
Yeah,
you're got some nonsense.
And then they're taxing basic. Can you imagine
bread?
Although if you get into bed with the World Bank, you're gonna get into trouble. Those guys don't care about. Mruto maze kumbuke tunashare. Thanks. So kama tutuma nyingine. Ipo dinaisha zangapi leo? Tumepiga 1 hour 30 minutes. We have 30 more minutes. Hapa tuko na space for days, you guys.
Okay.
So you guys, I think that because Europe is the most taxed place, like those countries in.
I have a friend who lives in
Sweden.
Spain, and he told me the maximum you can pay taxes, although depending on your income, is like 20%.
Maybe in Spain, but in countries like say Belgium, Norway, those guys are heavily taxed, but services are heavily provided,
and you see where your taxes are going.
But they never even have ati to make noise about ati nani hajafanya nini, the road is like this. You never even care who your politician is. You never see them.
There's even allowances for broke guys.
Unemployed
allowance
guys.
Guten Morgen, ich bin Botita Eddie und looking for support.
But
people can't lick.
You never even know your MP's face.
Need money.
William Ruto und no support.
But then this guy is Mseka Ruto allegedly he's just piling up money
for the campaign.
Anapiga campaign sahi. Thinking about how you're gonna
get your next
2027. That's some nonsense.
But maze will chomoa that guy maze.
Me Mungu atusaidie. Me that's what I can say.
Tutavotia nani? Okia freaking tata.
Me Okia kisimama. Me I'm voting for that nigga.
But
for that
does
guy.
He have enough guys vote for him? That's
I wish he has. I wish he has.
You see, like the whole Twitter and social media revolution, they're like only, I don't know, 30% of Kenyans, even less than that, are on the internet or have access. But the good thing is, like, even those who have access, small towns are pushing.
Yeah, small towns are getting on it.
Exactly.
You guys,
so that's a good thing. Itakuwa better and better and better.
Ukona yata?
Yeah.
So we call Titus Mutai?
Sure, we can.
Yeah, let's call him.
Let me buy airtime. You guys continue with the conversation respectfully.
Respectfully, of course, man.
Respectfully, of course.
Let's call Titus Mutai. Historia.
Occupy the streets, yeah.
And
Parliament.
We should even call Mwafa.
The fact that unajua there's a
Mwafa mkame stance yake ni gani?
Nafaseme.
Cheki, msiangalie watu wanadinya na matako. Cheki, angalia story ya development. Cheki, kwa streets.
Cheki park hapa New York. Cheki park. Wase wanadinya na haga hapa kwa hii park. But wase wajali iko developed. Kuna ule boy mwenye anatembea hivyo ashamango haga tu sahi. But place developed.
Did you see this MP sijui ni wapi who came out and said exactly the people who voted yes were given 2 million bob?
Can you imagine?
Did you?
Like MPs?
Yeah, there's an MP who came out and said people who said yes were given 2 million bob.
Is that true though?
Do you think it's true? But I think it's
evidence.
First of all, the 100% rate of vote.
They were so how would you alafu people came up sijui people walikuwa wamekochiwa wakaambiwa when you go to speak just say we are supporting us so that ati kwangu ushago kuwekwe stima. I don't know, that's a line they were given. So everyone was waking up and they're saying me I'm voting yes because I want ati huko kwetu kuwekwe stima.
There was a guy who called Shags Sapereland was saying he's been given how much money for a road, he's been given how much money for what, so there's no way he would have voted no.
Yes.
Damn.
How easily can you be bought? Like
I think guys are upset. Okay. So what do you do, man? Tumcall na WhatsApp.
Yeah, let me try calling him via WhatsApp.
Shika.
Me, I feel so bad for how people are now.
Mike Nduta.
How come your mic is not working?
How?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Alikuwa naongea ikio kwa forehead maze.
Check Nduta. I feel
no, the whole reason why we don't have like Nduta respectfully,
of course.
I don't feel hard. Honestly. Like it's emotions.
Yeah, it's for real though. By the way, it's some nonsense that we are living in right now. Namseka mwenye hana humanity, he just thinks he's gonna be petty.
But how will you guys?
Ama jipige kifua tu. It's bad.
Itabidi tumweke speaker. Huh?
Yeah, he's on speaker. We're calling Titus Mutai, our Kalenjin representative.
Kalenjin rep.
I hope he picks up though.
Look at a picture of his.
Nathan Rere.
He just looks like he's supporting the finance bill.
Yeah, he's new in that picture. Anakatu kusupport.
But Titus is well versed in matters politics, so really
Yeah, he do be having some shit to say.
Let me call him and ask him if I can call him on WhatsApp. Yeah. You guys continue the conversation.
This guy is saying it's calling him and asking him if he can call him.
No, call him on phone. And then ask him to
but
go.
Maybe he's busy. Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, but so guys, let's just continue. I guess this has been a very finance bill podcast.
Very.
But at least we've gained our 2 cents.
But respectfully.
Yeah.
And
but also let's not finance supports the finance bill.
Rejected.
I want to say something philosophical.
It's not even. You're not even. There's so many vipengez. They're called vipengez in Kiswahili, George.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm saying we should all read it.
If you can read it, if you can't be well versed on it, however the way you learn things.
Okay, let's read the first clause. This act may be cited as a Finance Act 2024 and shall come into operation or be deemed to have been allowed by Butita into operation.
This act may be cited after that on the 1st January 25 section 8, 12 and 25B and all other sections of 1st July. Part 2 is called the Tyler Perry income tax.
Tyler Perry wasn't even there for Ruto upward. They reject you guys, man. Yeah. So guys, just before we wrap up this thing, if this thing penyas, what do you think is gonna happen, man? Because it's highly likely that it will sail through.
Yeah.
What do you think will happen?
It is likely.
I think honestly my takeaway, which is like people have realized that we have some power in uniting.
Yep.
And like
which is a good.
I hope also all the politicians in power can see that they can't just do anything they want to do without repercussions.
Yeah.
But those guys are bitches, huh?
Yeah, those guys are
the guy was saying that this thing is being financed by Illuminati.
And by of course.
Can you imagine, man?
And someone like KJ saying that it's CGI.
I may think they're floundering in their loss.
Of course.
Which is what you're saying. Like
I'm saying at
they've
least
lost the power.
They've seen this thing is not as easy as it, like politicians accused of having like 100 million Kenya shillings cars, and they don't have any businesses that or income that supports you.
They don't have any industry,
right? So like that form of corruption and stealing that's so, what do you call it, like out there and
so obvious in people's faces.
Just like, I think that's going to, at least I hope, come to an end. And my biggest takeaway from this is like there's a generation of
guys who don't
take shit for granted.
They don't take bullshit.
Educated, well versed in matters economics and finance and politics.
And then you can't bribe
their young
them,
age. And then you can't bribe them. There's no face to the movement. To me, that's if whatever happens, I know that still it's going on.
And it's gonna get bigger, as for damn sure.
Definitely. And I'm there to support you Tuesday.
Shout out to those niggas.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to those Gen Z mother suckers.
Dude, even Kenyans in like Washington, New York are coming out
to you guys.
Respectfully, but like they're going to the consulate, Kenya embassy in whatever country, and they're
I'm gonna be a mannequin kesho written Gok, then I'll komonga it on the streets.
Yeah.
I'll really be on Citizen Inoro.
Checking this guy, young man, I check his singing podcast way. Kada ewoto Emmanuel Kisiangani ya established 2023 niko kuhada bego ya checking busting nut on mannequin re Kisiangani podcast. Kada ya organization ya Emmanuel Kisiangani podcast ne kumana bego ya
checking to tell his mother. Huyu ndio huyo. Cheki huyu simjui lakini ninakuanga na George.
Yeah, so what about you? What's like your parting shot?
No, I think I'm looking forward. I've never gone for a protest, so tomorrow will be my debut. Check it, debut. But I'm happy. I'm inspired enough to. These guys actually. When I'm saying I'm wondering what these guys want us to do next, I'm serious, you guys.
Yeah.
Because they are showing leadership.
Of course, better than we did.
I'm behind them, yango yote.
Yeah, me too.
So me nitaingia tao unlike an umbwa. alafu I support this thing. So my parting shot is if you're gonna be available, because I'll post this tonight. Kesho maze tutoke pale to support if you can. If you can't support from where you are, because not all of us can
support how you can.
And then don't judge other guys. Let's not be holier than thou.
Exactly. Remember who we are fighting against. It's not your fellow artists. It's not each other. It's those guys.
It's the selfish politicians, man.
The ones wearing Gucci freaking shoes.
Red bottoms. Hata sura yako hata ikai kuvaa red bottoms. And then you tell people to live within their means.
Man, we need that every time. Duta, parting shot.
Okay, and I'll just add on to what you're saying. They are inspiring as hell, and it's not something that we've seen in our generation before.
That's guys.
But I'd say yes, it is a wake-up call for politicians. Here's the thing: I know politicians are used to lying, but I think if they could see this, there's a way to speak the truth without generally without having to change what you're saying. You can't speak your truth and help people without having to sound like you're leaking.
And then I may also think they should not allow these guys to speak in any public forum.
But these people insist on speaking because they'd like to hear their own voices.
That's the thing. We should zimmer these guys' mics.
No, we shouldn't zimmer them.
We should zimmer them, you guys.
We shouldn't zimmer them.
The guys who voted yes.
I think they should be allowed to speak in public forums, just not like churches and any. Because we have
should
people.
We heckle loud.
We have Sifuna. See, he's speaking in public forums.
No, see me, I'm saying the guys who voted yes.
The people who voted yes,
let's
of course.
Hear them.
Why are we hearing
them for a while? Heckle them for a while.
If they don't speak
how they speak, then we
heckle them for a while.
Yes, if they don't speak, how will we heckle them?
No, but we already know where they stand.
Freedom of speech is for every Kenyan. You can't disallow anyone to speak.
So they can't allow us to. They can't disallow us to tell them to nyamaza.
They can't disallow us.
You see now, like KJ. What is KJ coming to tell us, you guys?
Yeah.
So imagine KJ didn't speak and he was just voting. You wouldn't know he's a dumbass.
Yes. Now that we know he's a dumbass,
or you limit his
he has
platforms.
done the thing we don't want.
Okay.
If I'm a member of Dagoretti majority and I don't want the finance bill to be voted for yes, then you go vote yes. That means you're not representing me.
Okay, the majority is what you're saying. Okay.
So if you're not representing me, why should I let you speak?
Yeah, just nyamaza. Don't say shit.
I think it's a tough one.
Let's chomoka from me and good right now.
We should get a Gen Z.
Shout out to
we got Nini Mwirigi, who was here on the podcast. On the forefront.
Shout
out.
Where supige Bash tusikia anasemaje?
Bash hachukui simu. I tried calling him before. His phone I think is messed up, but he promised he'd be here.
When his phone was vunjwa after labda apigwe.
Maybe because he was huko representing us. Alipigwa huko na nini watakano nzololo.
Yes, ndio. Simu kanini kavunjikia hapo hivyo.
Shout out to
Bash.
Shout out to Bash.
So you guys, thanks for listening to this long ass version of the finance bill Kisangani podcast. See you guys tomorrow on the streets of Nairobi. If you're in Nakuru, wherever you are, Tokea, let's reject this thing and follow these Gen Zs of ours who are leading the way. Thanks for coming through into town. Short notice. Even you, Bwana Jorge. Thanks you guys. Cheers. Bye.
See you next time.